We go. Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Icewind Mail, our new short shot for Saturdays that we are just now starting today. Thank you for tuning in if you're watching. If you're watching and you're not following, please go ahead and hit the follow button so that you can stay up to date with us as we are playing. We play bi-weekly on Saturdays around 10:30 a.m. Central Time. I also play on the opposite Saturdays at 6 p.m. doing some Lost Mine of Phandelver. And then every Tuesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, you can tune in for some Dragons of Stormwreck Isle. So let's go through. I'm Charlie, I'm the DM, and we will have people introduce themselves. So, Wyatt, you are up. You can introduce yourself and your character.
I am Wyatt Nobles, otherwise known as Nate Knight. I am playing Order Cleric today.
Cool. Pickle, you are next.
Alright, my name's Patrick. I often go by Pickle. I'm playing Basil Cognoggin. He kind of sounds like this. He's kind of a nervous artificer, little gnome fella. That's what we're going with.
Oh gosh, your voice is going to hurt after
For
that.
the whole campaign.
Oh yeah, just enjoy that, mate.
Alright, Pistachio.
My name is Basic. That's what my friends call me. And I'm going to be playing Pistachio. A fun little... Oh, I guess I should say the racing class. A fun little Heron rogue.
No nervous voice for us?
You'll see.
Okay, fair enough. Bruce is up next.
Yep. Hello. His name's Bookworm, and I'm playing this big ass barbarian here, Goliath, and all he likes to do
is fight.
And what's it?
Nil, bring it home for us.
So, hi, I'm Heather. I'm only going to be saying his full name once, so write it down. Nilzarin Elwyn, otherwise known as Nil. He is a half-drow paladin.
And known as Nil because I can probably get that name right once out of every 30 times that I said it, so that is why you now go by Nil.
Yep.
Heather has been playing with me for a while and has learned that you have to pick short, simple names that are common things I can say. Cool. Alright, so we will just get started right in. This is, like I said, our first session. So you all have found yourself in a old warehouse, and the atmosphere of that warehouse, it's pretty tense. You can kind of, like, get the sense it's filled with anticipation. So all of you are there, along with about 8 others sitting in this crowded room where you can see a lot of crates and boxes that are stacked kind of haphazardly around the edges. And it has like an old musky smell. Definitely, like, as you're looking around, you can see some like sawdust that's still on the ground from before. And everyone in the room, you can get the sense that you're filled with like being excited but also anxious. You feel as though there's a lot of responsibility that's heavily weighing down on you. and you can see others in the room exchanging glances and murmuring to each other, trying to quell their nerves and prepare for what lies ahead. Okay, so as you're sitting there, is there anyone who would be sitting with anyone else within the group if we want to kind of introduce some of those character relationships that we have?
So I think
Yeah,
I'd certainly be sat with Bruce and sorry, Nate Knight's
Wyatt.
character's called
Wyatt.
Wyatt. Yeah, I'd certainly be sat with Bruce and Wyatt. Like, oh guys, I don't know if I like this.
It certainly seems
It
a little
feels
more.
like kind of a nervous atmosphere.
It's kind of a little bit more intimidating than we were led on to believe. You can do it though. I know you can.
Oh, I appreciate that, but I really don't think I can.
Yeah, here, Bruce just lays a hand way down onto your shoulder and gives it a bit of a squeeze.
Knock him down. Oh. Alright, I appreciate that. I guess.
Yeah, he gives you a stupid smile down towards you.
Now, Pistachio would probably look for other small humanoids and go to sit next to them. So, kind of like hop up on over. Excuse
Yes.
me. Is there a seat available here?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, I guess so. I could just stand.
Yeah, because you're going and sitting with them. Yeah.
You can tell he's old. He's an old boy. I thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. And what is your name?
It's Basil Cognoggin. My friends call me Cog, so not many people call me Cog. But you can call me Cog.
Your friends, Cog. It's okay. I'm Cog. He's Cog. I'm Wyatt, and this is Bruce. You won't get much else out of him.
Cog, Wyatt, and Bruce. Kind people. Thank you. He sits down with his little feet dangling up.
How
On
big
the
are
chair.
his little feet? I have a question.
He has long feet because he's
a long feet.
He's a
yeah,
rabbit.
yeah, yeah. He's a rabbit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, and let's actually give me 1 second. No, go ahead, and where would you be?
I'd probably just be like looking around at everything, checking people out. Just, try and get people's measure, because considering the last group I was with, probably don't want a repeat of that. I still have
So-
nightmares about the wolf.
Okay, are we going with it? You were with the last group that I would have also known you to be with?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was they were trying to really push Nil into a leadership role that he wasn't quite ready for. Okay, so let's take a second and show our characters. So up first, in no particular order, we have Pistachio here. Look at that. I'm getting good with some Procreate art.
Loving it.
Oh yeah.
Why was that
kinda
easy do for yours and not? Okay, here we go. Look at that. Here we go. Then we have
Oh
Cog.
no, I really wish people couldn't see me like this.
We got Bruce.
There's my boy.
Okay, give that a second.
Yep.
Then we've got Nil.
Ah, the best for last.
Oh, they got pretty.
And then, probably the worst, but we saved it for last. We've got
Oh
Wyatt.
wait, I forgot I hadn't gone yet. Wait. Oh, I like no. Go back to nil. Go back to nil. Don't look at my little calm cleric boy, okay?
Alright. Oh, well, now I'm, like, completely... Here we go. And then, of course, here we go. Nil, the best for last.
There we go. I thought that's what we were doing. I didn't calculate that I hadn't gone yet.
Right, so really everybody watching, Nate, or Wyatt is, you know, kind of conceited and thought he was the best and is trying to recover from that right now.
Right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. The truth comes out.
The truth has been told. Alright, so as you all are sitting, kind of taking in the atmosphere, getting a feel for what is going on, you can hear the sound of footsteps that are echoing in the distance. Those closer to kind of the front of the warehouse, they fall silent as their eyes are fixed on that entrance, which is at the front of the warehouse, and that door creaks open. And as it creaks open, you do see this older, very sophisticated, looking half-orc walk through. Okay. And
Do any of us recognize him?
I mean, you all would recognize him, or at least recognize the description, because he would have been in charge of kind of getting everybody hired into the place. He might have used other people, but who you are seeing is Lennart Bask, and as he comes in, he's carrying a stack of envelopes, and you know that in that hand he is holding your fate. And you can see everyone in the room kind of tense up, but like begin to really listen in intently. And as brand new members of the Lesker Deliverers, you are getting ready to receive your marching orders by the Parcel Master Lennart Bask. And so his authoritative voice begins to rise and echo through the warehouse as the serious tone kind of takes that bustling, nervous atmosphere and kind of transcends over it, making it so everyone's just focused and ready to go. And he delivers clear and concise directions to you, and you can tell he is a confident man as he's standing up in front of you. He doesn't have a care in the world, and he is determined, and he focuses in on the group at large, and he says, "Brand new members of the Lesker Deliverers, I am proud to announce that your first adventure is about to begin. As you know, I am Parcel Master Lennart Bask. I'm the leader of this here Lesker Deliverers, your mercenary company." And you, as you're looking at him, you can't help but notice he has a broad and attractive physique. He's dressed in a sharp suit. "Well, we've been contacted by a number of people throughout Luskin, all of whom have deliveries bound for the north. I hope you've come prepared. It can be quite brisk up there. Your fellows are currently outfitting the ship that will take you northward, the Icebreaker. And I have a map of the city, and a list of people and packages for you to find. Each of you have a package that you will find together as a group, and then you all also have individual packages. You can find that with the group as well, but you have one that everyone within your core group shares, and then each of you have your own package that you are tasked with finding as well. Now, you want to make sure you get paid well in advance, and you also will get paid again once the deliveries are completed, so half up front, half at the end. I shouldn't have to tell you this, you should already know, but make sure you are dressed in armor, and that you are holding weapons, my friends. This journey, if you still feel confident enough to take it, it will be dangerous. There's no easy way of saying it. Even this city here of Luskin, it's not a safe harbor. So make sure you are ready. Make sure you look at your map, the list, and that you are prepared for any obstacles that may come your way. So you will go and you will gather the packages on your team's list. The other team will work on gathering their packages, and then each team will meet at the icebreaker. Okay, make sure you're safe, my friends. Now, before I begin distributing these, is there any questions I might take? Well, does you cat get your tongue? Are you all tired?
Not a question
I
inside.
feel as though you covered the majority of everything, but I do have a small query if you don't mind answering.
Is it as small as you are?
Yes. Well, to me, I'm normal sized. So maybe not, depending on who you ask. My question is, what sort of dangers may we be facing on this trek?
Dangerous, same as any.
Ah. Thank
Dangers are
you
just
very
part.
much, young man.
I don't know that I'd say young, but I suppose that's fair.
Well, when you get to be my age, everyone looks younger than you. Let's see. I'm just making some notes so I don't forget. Dangers as any.
That's very important notes that you
Here's
take
a little
there.
pad of paper. He's writing it all down. This brain doesn't work the way it used to.
So there is a brain in that small head of yours.
Yes, we've worked together before, I thought. Don't you know I'm decently intelligent?
I mean, I do.
I'm
It's just-
semi-competent.
I like to tease when I can, my friend. I know we go way back.
We do. We
You-
have
you're
quite the
retired. You're coming out of
rapport.
retirement. You're coming out of retirement. One of the best.
I am.
Starting
because
fresh
you
at
know,
that level 1.
Wait, where are we from? Where are we from again? In Luskin, the retirement process does not pay well. There is no such thing as Medicaid here.
No
Or Medicare,
benefits.
rather. So
No benefits.
no
You didn't set up a
benefits.
401k?
No. I
He spent
tried
it
to
too
apply,
fast.
and the Luskin, the Luskin politicians said that I had just burned right through it in a matter of weeks. I guess that I have a
It's all that clothing that
insatiable
you wear.
appetite for expensive things. Yes. I like to stay warm. I have quite brittle bones. Anyone else have any questions, please? I feel like I'm being called out.
Maybe something larger than what kind of difficulties may we encounter? Amateur.
Look, I just don't want to be fighting anything too crazy. I don't know if I can handle that.
Those brittle bones, I understand. Yes, you, purple one in the back.
So I know you said 50-50 payment. So are we getting that payment directly from our customer, or will we be getting it from you?
That's an excellent question.
It always comes down to the money, doesn't it?
Well, I just want to make sure, because
will
your
be
answer
get-
depends on my next question.
You will be getting it from the customer. They know to pay half of it up front, and then the rest of it will be received once we know that it's been delivered.
So we have to go there to get the first half, and then come back to get the second. There's no, we get it now.
Oh, no, you've misunderstood. So, you will go and you will collect the package, and upon collecting the package, the customer will give you half of the payment. You will go then to the icebreaker, and
The
you will
senile brain of mine doesn't always understand.
tiny brain, small brain, it's okay. And
Small,
then,
senile, tiny brain.
and then from there, you will head on the icebreaker, traveling north, delivering the packages as you come in route of each client, and you will deliver it to their requested stop, And at that point, then the staff on the icebreaker, once they've confirmed that you have in fact delivered the goods, will pay the other half that you are due.
Second
yes.
question. So, are we vetting these packages? Do we know if they're fragile, perishable, hazardous, toxic in any way, or do we just have to take that chance?
I would assume that they are all of those things and probably more. These packages
All of them
are
combined together.
probably deadly.
Wow.
Just want to
That's
make
why
sure.
we get paid so well. Look how nice I am dressed. He kind of grabs
you're at a
his
work meeting
fancy
and he's like,
suit.
Look how squattedly I'm dressed.
Yeah.
One of
at a
us
work
makes
meeting and
money
he's like,
and the
yeah, we
other
get paid
does
well.
not, it seems. That's capitalism, baby.
Alrighty, I think that's the questions I had. Thank you, sir.
Nil's asking all the right things.
I have
Oh,
plus
I had
3
a-
charisma for a reason.
I had a question.
Yes. You
Are the
there.
groups pre-assigned, or do we pick them?
The group is by random, I'm afraid. Once I hand out these envelopes, that will put you into your group, based on who your first delivery is meant to go to.
Interesting.
Randomly assigned, just the way a teacher would have it, you know.
Player to DM question. Are there
Yes.
there's other people in this warehouse other than us, correct?
Correct.
And not a single one of them has a question.
Correct.
Okay. They all know. They got
Yeah.
the memo.
They
It's
got
us
they
that
got
are
they got they got the pamphlets in
They
front
are
of them.
they are like up and ready to be handed their package. Like all they needed to know was money, good to go. Like they are ready. It's you all that have the questions.
These young, spry whippersnappers have no respect for questioning anyone else. Please.
So guys that may or may not have been hyperventilating, may or may not have fully blacked out. What are we supposed to do?
Cog, just go grab an envelope. It'll be okay.
Okay. Just potter over and grab an envelope.
Alright then, I suppose everyone's questions are all set. Those of you who have done a delivery before with us, you already know the drill, so I appreciate you not adding to all these questions that really aren't necessary. I mean, you're going to be on a ship for a while, ask the people on this ship, why are you wasting my time? Yes, was it Nil? Is that who it is?
Yeah. You're gonna have to excuse me. This is me more being a smartass than a genuine question. Why did you ask for questions if you didn't want questions?
That is actually what I was going to ask as well, Nil. Thank you so much for asking that.
I feel also like that's a good question.
It's called
Is it
being
more just a-
polite. You know, like
So
a
it's just a
rhetoric. It's a
formality.
rhetoric, yeah. Rhetorical
You
question,
just
but you all
expect that
chose.
everyone knows what's happening, and if anyone, actually asks a question, then you're like, oh, you idiot. You should have been paying attention.
Pretty much. So, depending on if you
Oh,
ask
okay.
questions or not, determines which envelope I give you, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. I thought,
Okay.
no, I'm
Oh,
very
shit.
scared now.
Yes, I
He
can
says
tell
he's about to
the
take an envelope.
brute
My little
one with
tail
you
is
that
quivering.
he's probably good to go. He doesn't care about danger, but the other 4 of you around here, you might be a little uneased when it comes to danger.
What?
Exactly.
Okay.
But that muscular one, I think he's ready for any kind of challenge that may come his way. He thinks with his muscles and not his brain, and you all are trying to analyze it all. And in this line of work, you got to think muscle first.
Brush
Fine.
the
Oh, well, I guess that makes it easier.
All right. Anything
Could I
else?
take one of these letters now, please?
Yes, you may. And so he does begin going around tossing up the envelopes. In the chat, I've dropped to your first package as you all open. So as you open it, you see the one that you all share in common, And then the one that you have as an individual, one that, of course, you can do with the group. So as a group, you're responsible for getting the Maketh, the Crimson package, and then each of you, along with your group if you choose, can work on getting the others as well. So you've been handed your envelope. What are you all doing? Are you immediately tearing in, kind of tucking it away?
Yeah, as soon as Bruce receives his, he'll give it to either Cog or Wyatt, because he can't
Wyatt.
read.
Yeah, Wyatt will grab yours. And honestly, he'll grab Wyatt. He'll grab Cogs too, because he passed out as soon as he started opening it.
Huh? What? No, I got this. It's only reading. I can do that.
Okay. So where are we going first then, Lieutenant?
It's a guy called McCath the Crimson, member of the Arcane Brotherhood. He's supposed to be in the host tower, the Arcane. Do I know what that is? Oh.
Well, so you also have been given the map that is in front of you as well with that.
Oh, shit.
So you all have your list of names that you need to go to. There's no particular order. I know I said first package, but like that's the group package. Is what I should have said instead. But so you have all 6 of those places.
Yeah.
And so then you have the chart that you can use to figure out where you want to go to first. So on the map, you all are currently over on the northern bank area of the river Myrar is going to be how I'm pronouncing that. I just pinged kind of over by the north gate. On that map is where you currently are for the warehouse.
Yep, I see it.
I do not, but I would take others at their word. So, anyone want to deal with the other things we gotta do? Should we just do that as a group as well?
Well, we'll have to split up. We can't. The 3 of us can't hit all 4 locations in an efficient time manner. So.
And isn't there 5 of us?
I'm assuming Neil hasn't introduced himself yet, but hearing that y'all have the same group assignment, he is going to come over and introduce himself.
On the map,
So
I dropped a bin token that I used last time, and that's where you. That helps to give a visual
okay.
better than pinging.
Yeah, I'm with you now. Yeah, we see Nils now. Or Nil. Hi.
Oh, good sir. He's not that tall. Neil's only 5'6".
Yeah, well, Cog's like 2 foot tall, so you're big.
True.
I was not trying to ping.
I feel like
Yeah, I guess
pinging
you
doesn't
always
like
think it's
move
first.
it.
Okay.
So it seems like we've got at least one goal in common. Is there anywhere else we need to go? Because I figure it might be best to, if someone's got something along the way, we can, stop by, get that, go to the other one, and maybe pick up someone else, a couple of others, if you'd like.
I mean, I don't know if it's on the way, but like in the interest of, extending a hand of trust, I gotta deliver something at Dragon Bait. It was found at the One-Eyed Jack's Tavern. I don't know where that is. Or do I? Do I know where that is?
Make me a history check. If you've been in the area for a while, you can do it with advantage.
I don't know if we've been here for a while, so I'll just go ahead and make a straight one. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 25.
Nice. Give me 1 second.
That is actually a really high roll.
Yeah. I couldn't really have rolled much higher. I could have rolled 1 point higher, but that's it.
Damn.
Okay.
So
And you said you
have a
have
+6.
You have dragon bait.
Yeah.
As you are looking over the map, you are able to easily see that the One-Eyed Jack's Tavern is labeled, and it's also on the northern side of this river here. And I will put your token where it is just to help give visuals as we go through these. So it's over in this general area that I dropped your token. And I will ping in that area as well if that helps.
Yep. I see it. We could totally drop mine off, unless anyone thinks they're closer.
No, that seems fine, Cog. You're doing really well today.
Uh-huh.
Keep leading us, Lieutenant.
Whenever you say that, I feel like I'm being made fun of. But
I'm just
okay.
here to support you.
Well, okay, gang. This is where we're going. Gonna lead and I'm gonna be authoritative.
Alright, so you all are going to head to the Dragonbait Tavern. Are you looking at all at any other things, or are we just going with this one? Yes.
Nil will try and kind of figure out which, because it looks like there's two, or maybe there is just one. Which area his would be?
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a. So if you're looking at the map and so I guess just roll me a history. We'll go with history, or if you feel there's something else that would be better, you can roll that. Apparently all of my maps do not have their characters on them.
Nope.
What would be a skill check for map reading? I feel like there has to be something. People who know more. Okay. You can roll survival, Neil, if you want to as well.
None of those will turn out good, but
It might turn out better than the 6 that you got, though. Unless they're minus, then maybe.
No, they're both
Okay,
0,
well,
so I guess that will.
I mean that's better than a 6. So. Oh, the weapon rolled for you. That's interesting. Okay. What package do you have? Who are you looking for?
Nesnar at the lighthouse. So I'm guessing that's
Okay,
lighthouse
so,
because of all the boats.
Let me go back to your map. Sorry, I'm working on setting up our next map. Okay, so as you are looking around for the first time you're looking, you're just kind of going based off of the name of the package that you're delivering, and you're thinking, Nesnar, I feel like I know that name, and kind of thinking where that individual would live. Not live, but be at, and then you kind of read more of the description, you're like, oh, they're definitely at the lighthouse, and the lighthouse is over where all the docks are on the close to the tavern as well. Where are your character tokens? Over in this area here.
Okay, because I figured, but this one, down here, also kind of looked like lighthousey, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And, I mean, they both very well could be, but the one that you were looking for is this one up here.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Anyone else looking to see, or are we starting with going to the tavern?
Wyatt has Bruce's letter.
And I'm
happy with going to the tavern first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm definitely for going with the group.
Give me one
Alright, it
second.
makes me a little nervous that nobody else shared, and I shared, but it's okay. It's a trust
I
exercise.
mean, I'm happy to share with you if you'd like to see.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm just gonna trust that it's gonna happen.
Oh,
I
maybe.
too
Sure.
also have to go to a tavern.
Is it the same tavern?
No, no, it is a different tavern. But I'm hoping that as we go to this tavern, maybe the tavern keep will know which tavern we need to go to. Maybe it's some sort of a local what's the word when taverns have a little duel, a fight. When
Right.
they go against one another in prices and
I mean, I
play
also know the
a
area.
rivalry.
I know the area kind of well. They might not be inclined to tell you, like, where a rival tavern is.
You
Because
know
maybe
what?
they
That's
don't want you to
fair.
go there.
That's fair. Do you want to look and maybe see if you know where this is? It's
I
the
mean,
Cutlass
sure.
Tavern.
The Cutlass Tavern.
So I show you. Yeah, I show you my little paper.
All right. I'm gonna try and figure out, see if I know where that is.
Yes, so if you're going based on like being in the area, do history. If you're looking at the map to see if it's marked at all, you can do survival.
Yeah, I think I'll go with history, like how well I know the general area. And not at all because my survival is not nearly as good as my history. So that's a 12.
As you are looking over the map, the only tavern that really is standing out to you is the one that you all have decided to go to first, and you're not too sure where the other one would be. You feel it might be away from it, but you're not certain.
I really haven't
Right,
tried
so
to read the
full
map
disclosure, I don't really know where the other one is.
yet. Cog, will you pass
You know
me your
that's
map?
okay.
I haven't
Maybe
read
Yeah,
it
I
yet.
mean, sure. Just gonna hold it over his head.
Thank you. And I do some quick tracing to see what I can find.
Pistachio kind of pats Cog on the back and is like, maybe it's an underground tavern. Maybe that's it.
Oh, yeah.
I'll, like, grab a 1d6.
Might not even be listed on the map.
Thing is, I don't really frequent taverns. Bruce
It's
is probably
okay.
a better guy to ask, but, like, I don't
We
know.
can't really ask Bruce anything.
You
know
get
that.
something other than Bruce out of him. We'll fight.
So as you are, like, looking through and stuff, you realize that Cog wouldn't be the one to know where this tavern is, as it's a little more shady in comparison to the, One-Eyed Jacks, and the tavern that you are looking at is the Cutlass, and this is Was it not
looks
the
like
Cutlass?
I was able to find it on the map, Cog.
Yeah, it is.
Over here in the more
Okay.
shady part of town, the Cutlass. That sounds like a tavern.
Oh,
And
okay.
It tends to
Is
be...
it on Cutlass Island by any chance?
It tends to be pretty pirate infested, and it is on off of Dragon Beach, and so that one is going to be
Oh, okay. So not literally on Cutlass Island, because I feel really stupid.
No, it's not.
I couldn't get them.
Who has that one as their slip? Sorry for multitasking. I'm not.
I do.
Who is I do?
It's me.
Okay, basic.
Basic.
Sorry, if I'm not looking at you all, then I also get confused.
No, that's fine.
That is Pistachio.
fine.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
are down in this
Pistachio is
area
something.
here. Okay, so a little, a couple blocks off of the Dragon Beach, but these docks tend to be more ships that are coming and going, and a lot more trouble compared to the ones over by the lighthouse. Because the lighthouse, has that kind of
Rock
built-in security of the lighthouse having been there and everything, so...
Cool. Well, I think just looking at that location, we definitely should go to your tavern first, Cog. I don't want to walk all that way. Unless we've going there and back again and there and back again. It's too much for me.
No. I feel like we're at this point closer to my one, and it's way less
agree.
dangerous. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a good jumping off point.
A vote for yours, for sure, from me. Both ears up.
We can
Okay,
go wherever
I
you
can't
think is
do
better,
that.
Lieutenant.
As you
All
guys
right.
are still working, other groups have started up and as more so individual. So like you're kind of getting the idea that they've decided to start with their individual task and then go from there. Not sitting and kind of planning out as well as you are doing.
I thought that we'd started heading out. All right, let's go. I guess.
Well, I mean, you all are looking at a map. I would assume that you had it head out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't. If you were, I did not catch that. So my apologies on that.
No, that's fair. That's fair. That's my misinterpretation. All right. So I guess let's get going. Better if we go in a group, because if any of the other places are particularly dangerous, I'd rather we were together. And Bruce, you might get to fight. But don't fight unless we tell you to. Okay? I know you want to fight, but yeah, wait for the go ahead. Okay?
Fight.
Yes, but later. Oh, I feel like I might have done something really bad.
No, what was his disappointed fight? Like, fine. What was his equivalent of fine?
All right,
But-
so I guess we're heading to the fun zone, also known as the Dragon Bait. No, it's the one.
One-eyed Jack.
One-eyed Jack's
Yeah,
Tavern.
One-Eyed
yes,
Jack.
One-eyed Jack's Tavern, right? And we're looking
Gotcha.
for Dragon Bait, who is
Mhm.
at the One-eyed Jack's Tavern, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And
Just
if
wanted
you
to make
want
sure
to, if you want to make a history check to recall any information about Dragon Bait, you can. That would be a history roll.
Sure. Yeah, I'll do my best. Oh boy. That's a 13.
You're not really too sure. You're just like with a name like Dragon Bait. I feel maybe he's something of a dragon is about the best that you've got.
Uh-huh. Yep. So I'm pretty sure this guy's got something to do with dragons on account of his name being Dragon Bait. Maybe he's a Dragonborn. Maybe he likes to fight Dragonborn. Maybe he's been burned a few times. I really don't fucking know, guys.
Maybe he captures dragons. Just a
Maybe.
guess. The bait part sort of lends itself to that.
Uh-huh. I feel like that's a strong idea.
At this point, I would assume that you all are walking and talking since you're no longer analyzing the map.
Hopping and talking.
Yeah.
Yay.
And you do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say. As by walking, Bruce would just give White a bit of a nudge and point to wherever he would find envelopes, because White didn't volunteer where his or Bruce's would be.
It's okay. We'll get taken care of too, Bruce.
All right, and you all do head out of the warehouse, walking to the. I want to say Dragon Bait, but that is the name. The One-Eyed Jack's Tavern, and I mean it is a little bit of not the right button. Oh, it's a little bit of a walk for you all. Why does it keep that? There we go. There's so many rulers. It's like
Oh my goodness.
pretty about 650 feet away based on my mapping skills. So, you have some time as you're walking to maybe talk or not talk. Kind kind of looking over the contents in your package itself, if you are, whatever the case may be, maybe holding on to your paper as you go. But you do end up in front of the One-Eyed Jacks, and you see standing there, just a typical tavern. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It looks as though it's trying to be maybe a little fancier than other taverns in the area. It definitely is a step up from the, pirate-infested tavern that you all will soon be going to that might look exactly the same, but, slightly different. And you find yourself standing outside of the tavern.
Alright, so I guess this is a place.
Well, the only way to begin is by beginning.
And Bruce here shoves Cog forwards a bit.
Oh shit, okay. Being shoved forward. Probably gonna like send him into the door, but he's gonna like catch the door handle on his way being launched through it and just kind of stumble through the door and open it at the same time.
Make me a acrobatics check as you're doing that. Let's see how it goes.
Wait. Oh, that's not good. That's a 10 total.
So you do like as you're going through, you definitely are stumbling. You kind of lose your footing a bit. You don't fall, but you're not as graceful as maybe you would have liked, because now all attention is on the group of you as you come through that door. So all eyes are on you all. It's as if to you, Cog, it feels as though the tavern has gone silent. To everyone else, it still has the hustle and bustle of a tavern, but to you, it feels as though they are scrutinizing your every move.
Oh no, Bruce, you really gotta stop launching me through doors, buddy. I can't do it. I'm really small. Okay. I start looking around for like someone who looks like they're called Dragon Bait, and just like sort of walk through, try and keep my head down, but just walk through so that other people don't walk over me.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll step forward to about here-ish.
And Bruce would be following you as well, ducking under the door as he goes.
Yeah, so you stumble your way through. Bruce is probably a little more graceful, maybe having to duck under as he goes through the door. But you come in and you see, like normal bar, tavern clientele. Everyone's kind of sitting and talking, enjoying like the dim atmosphere. Off to the back, you do see a person that could only be your client, based on just going off of the name and inferencing. He's short, stubby. He's dressed in fine armor, and he has green, scaly skin. So it's that green, scaly skin that probably has given you a clue. And this creature looks like no dragonborn you've ever seen before. And he looks right in your direction, seeing the group kind of stumble in. And he waves at you cheerily, and as he is waving, you kind of feel like this, well, not feel, you get this aroma sense that smells like lemon that is drifting in your direction. And it wasn't before he was waving. It just seems once he started to wave, all of a sudden the tavern feels like it's full of lemons.
Did he cast a spell? Can I figure that out?
You can try to figure that out, I guess. Don't know what check that.
Well, I'd
Probably
imagine it's an
Arcana?
Arcana check, but
Yeah,
I'm just
you can-
asking if I'm allowed to try and figure
Yeah,
that
you
out.
can try.
Okay, so that's a 24. Try and
You
figure out
like
if I could cast a spell.
as you're trying to figure it out, you're not sure. You're not sure which spell would have these aroma of lemons. So he could have, but for you, you're not too certain if he did or did not.
Well, okay. Guys, I feel like this is our guy. Anyone else smell lemons? Just me?
Oh no, I definitely smell cleaning supplies.
It's not just you.
Oh, good. All right. Well, let's go over there, I guess. So yeah, you start heading over there. Should I just drag my token over?
Well,
Is
and
he
as you are
okay?
moving, he moves over towards the bar area with you all, the main bar, leaving his table, and comes towards you, and like he's waving and at you, and you know, just very excited to see the group.
Hey, are you a dragon bait?
As you ask that, like you see it, and like he is nodding his head yes at you and pointing at himself, and looks at the group and is like, "Yep, that's me." But like he's not speaking. He's just kind of nodding and
Oh.
giving that thumbs up.
Like Bruce.
Uh-huh. Can you talk?
Hey,
I guess it doesn't matter.
I'm here to retrieve your package.
Yeah, I guess we're done here, right? You just deliver this message to this guy. He seems trustworthy.
No,
Right?
Well-
we're supposed to pick up a package.
Yeah.
No? You guys think he's not trustworthy? Okay. Why didn't you let me know?
So he like is looking at you and like looks at the rest of the group and like you kind of get, let's see. As like this is happening, you kind of get like you smell the aroma of peppermint kind of washing over the area that he's in.
I'm really not sure what that's supposed to mean, but I smell peppermint now.
Um,
It seems to be calming Cog a little bit.
does it? Okay. So guys, I feel like this is pretty legit. And this is a guy.
We
If any of you disagree, now's the time to speak up.
I have no idea what's happening, to be completely frank with you, but I'm smelling all kinds of things.
They smell kind of great.
I didn't even know your name was Frank.
Do they
and
make candles here in this tavern?
you take a look around and like the candles that you see, you know, that are lighting the inside of the tavern are, they don't look like they'd be any different than any other candle. Like you don't feel like they're like they have senses infused in them. And so as like Cog is a little more calm, at least in Dragonbait's impression of it, Dragonbait begins to it looks as though he is playing charades, and he's like pointing at his finger, and he's like kind of making a circle and pointing at his finger, and he's like kind of trying to use his hands to give a description of the person that you need to deliver the package to.
Oh, is it not him?
No, we're supposed to pick up the package here, Cog.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's all kind of funny smells here. Okay.
Yeah, so he's
Uh,
like gesturing and like he's showing the height of the friend that he wants you to deliver the package to, and he at this point has set the package down on the bar, and he's like trying to mimic to you all, and he's like, this height, and kind of showing like his muscle size to you, and looking and like seeing if you all understand what he is trying to convey to you.
I'd like to try and understand him, and particularly
I-
where this guy is.
I
you
would
can-
like to. I would like to try as well because I imagine Bruce does very similar things as well.
You can make an
The great
insight
thing is,
check.
if Bruce understands it, how the fuck does Bruce tell us?
Exactly.
You can make an insight check for me,
Inside.
and that can be
But
anyone
only
who
a-
is trying to understand what's happening.
But they fight from Bruce.
I got a 4.
Oh, look at Wyatt go.
Oh yeah. Here.
I got a 29.
Holy
Yeah. Why?
fuck!
Oh yeah. Yeah. What?
That's my thing, is understanding people who can't talk, apparently.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
friends of Bruce.
Yeah, you spent so long around Bruce, you just know how to read people now.
Okay, so as this plays out, so initially as Dragonbait is trying to communicate with Cog, you said you had was it a 4? Is that right? Okay.
Yeah,
Cog
that's
and
correct.
Bruce being right there, the two of them, like, they are looking at each other, and Bruce is, like, kind of tilting his head, but, you know, unsure, and Cog's like, I no idea. And then from that, Bill and Pistachio, and of course Wyatt, you're like, he wants us to deliver a package to his friend. And so the three of you get that point. Wyatt, you would be the only one who, as he is mimicking this, you get. He's also saying he has something to do, because you see him like pointing and gesturing with the ring, and then like kind of acting as though he's shivering. And he's like, something to do with a cold ring as well.
And I display that all. I tell that all to Cog. I'm used to communicating with my officer.
So you've gotten
Some kind of cold ring.
Something about a cold ring. Yep.
Do we know who we're going to deliver it to?
Yep.
Oh well, okay.
So as you get that piece, you see that Dragonbait, like, he's nodding and, you know, confirming what you've gotten, and you like get this aroma that is very, like, it makes you think of the forest and the woods that now is beginning to kind of encompass the group. And then he is gesturing, and he's like putting his hands up like so, and is talking and like pointing, and you get the sense of the forest as he's speaking. You want to try to get the next clue? It's insight again.
Yeah, I'll keep talking with him.
I mean, yeah, I'll try as well.
Yeah, I'd also like to keep trying to understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
17.
14.
Yeah, I got 5 again.
Yeah, I don't think you do much communicating there, Big Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can know, but I cannot
Nice
share.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So this one is a little, you know, easier to kind of distinguish. Everyone who has a 12 and higher, you definitely know, like, he is referencing being in the forest of some sort, and that he is also talking about being perhaps on a mountain as he was doing that peak gesture. And Wyatt, you would also, with a 17, you would pick up that he is talking about one of the mountainscapes up in the Icewind Dale area.
Got it.
You also,
Alright.
so then you kind of get this, let's see. As as you're standing there, like, you get this aroma that, like, there's not like a particular scent, but it feels as though, like, it kind of makes you feel confused inside. And like, so like that aroma is released there for a moment. You kind of feel confused, and that peppermint aroma washes over again to kind of take that confusion away. And with that 17, you're able to gather that Dragonbait's not exactly sure where his friend is, but that he knows like he is north and in the mountain range. And then as you take in that information, what are you doing to communicate to him that you have gotten the message?
I give a quick I run through his clues verbally to see if he nods along. And then if he nods, I give a thumbs up.
Yeah, so as you're repeating the clues and you're saying to him that his friend, who is a pale man with a cold ring, that he's gone to the mountains in the cold north, he is nodding to you an agreement, and he picks up the package that he has, and he hands that to you.
Okay, well, sweet. Okay. Well, I feel like that's worked out as well as it's gonna. Wait, can you say something about us getting paid up front?
Yeah, sorry, I'm reading to find. Yeah, so he's looking. He begins taking a look in his pockets, and what you notice is he is really decked out in cold weather clothing. Everyone else, has stuff on, has one layer of it because it is a little cold in Luskin, but he is probably got 5 layers of furs on, even though he's sitting inside of this tavern. And so as he's reaching in, he does take out for each of you 5 gold pieces. And he hands to Wyatt, since you are the one that seemed to best understand the message, he hands to you the package, which is a small hand-carved box, and it looks to be made out of hardwood, and he hands that over to you while giving each of you 5 gold pieces.
Oh wow, that feels like it was really easy.
It was really easy. You did such a good job, Cog. Let's get going to the next one. We have several more of these.
Yeah, definitely. Someone else take the lead now, please. Thanks.
Yeah, so we all just add 5 gold to our inventory?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, let's go back to our map then. Okay, remind me, where are we heading to next? Are we going to Nils' spot next?
I think we're heading to the lighthouse next because it's the closest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Give me 1 second.
No.
Yep. Here, as we're doing that, here, can I DM hit a night where Bruce's package would be?
Can you what? I'm sorry.
Here, here, am I right to DM night where Bruce's package would be?
Yeah.
Since he'll be the one reading it. Yep.
Alright. Here we go. Let me drop tokens in.
Here we go, night. I just DM'd you.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I'm so used to there being 6 that I keep recounting every time I go to do something. It's daylight, so we have light.
Are you sure? Are you positive?
I thought I was all about the dealing with dark vision and walls and things, and I think I'm just not really a fan of all of that. I just want everyone to see the map and just be good to go. is what I've learned about myself.
Yeah, we can just be honest
Yep.
about our dark
Yeah.
vision and stuff, can't we?
Yeah, like, because, like, that was, like, one of the things I was really excited about for Foundry, was, like, not having to reveal things, and then I'm like, I actually kind of don't know that I like it at all that way. But, like, I try. But I think it's also because then when I click your token, like, if I'm trying to move it or look at your character sheet, then I, like, suddenly can only see what you can see, and I suddenly
Yeah.
not a fan. Alright, anyway, we
It's
have
good to give it a
derailed.
go, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's good to
Well-
give it a go, isn't it? But let's just allow players to know stuff that the characters don't.
Right, which
We
is
can all
totally
be
fine.
honest.
Well,
Yeah.
and my thing too is, like, I still do prefer Foundry over using Above. Like, I loved Above, but, like,
Yeah.
I love that everything is integrated into one thing here. Cool. Alright, so you all begin heading to the lighthouse, right? Which on this map, because, you know, you do have the map of Luskin, so I don't feel like this is metagaming. It would be this area over here that I'm pinging. So, for the sake of me not wanting to make a completely new map, I'm going to extend. Is that not going to let me draw? That is not. This is our dock area that I've just drawn in. All of that is a dock that is connected, so you do not have to swim.
Hey,
It looks good, right?
Oh no!
Yeah,
That's
no,
great.
hey, like, if it was separated, Bruce would have yeeted Cog over to us.
Yeah.
But how would Cog have gotten back, Bruce? You gotta think of those things too.
Alright, so the group does leave from the tavern, which would be over on the spot where you all are. Like, well, you all would be coming from that spot, and you have arrived to the dock areas. As you do see that lighthouse, and you are looking up at it, and you can see, looking up at the top of the lighthouse, you do see a figure that seems to be up there staring out to the sea. You can see the wind whipping his white hair around him, and he looks to be holding a staff as he is sitting there, and it looks like the staff has a spider on top of it, and you can see in his arm that he is holding a parcel. So, like, you do, like, see faintly that, yep, this is where we need to be. And as you all begin to move towards the lighthouse, and I'm gonna, for the sake of brevity, move your tokens for you.
Yep, all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had white hair,
Oh
didn't he?
my god, look at this.
Yeah,
Zoom
yeah,
it
white
across.
hair.
So as you all get into the, like, this little market area, you do see, that there are some people, like, who look to be stirring up trouble. And as you all come around the corner, they notice you. The first one takes notice of you all, and begins to approach. And as they do, which unfortunately for you all, Cog has ended up being the one in the front, the first member of this group approaches, and as he does, he looks at Cog and says, I'm here to collect the dock tax, and I need 5 gold from each of you.
Uh-huh. You know what? I
Nils-
got you 5 gold right here. He's gonna reach into his back pocket,
Wait.
pull his hand out,
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
like he's gonna try and conceal it in his hand, like try and conceal gold in his hand. If the guy takes his hand, gonna go ahead and cast Shocking Grasp. Fuck this guy. Cog is sick of being pushed around.
Alright, let's go ahead then. Let me get initiative up. I will let you go with that first, and then we will start with initiative
Oh, I love that.
order. Don't roll yet, though. Okay, now you all can start to roll.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Ooh.
I'm really sorry, guys. It seems like the most appropriate reaction.
No, you're good.
I can't wait for Bruce to react to this.
Fight.
That's so fucked.
Yeah, that's literally it. Yeah. Yeah, I got a 17 for my initiative.
Okay, let me put that on and edit for you.
Yeah.
Mine's just a 6, but I'm hoping to get the shot popped off.
Oh, why is that not working? Update. That is the one I want. Okay, you said 17 for Bruce?
Yep. Oh boy.
3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so as you go to reach to conceal, actually let's make a deception check for me and we'll go against his perception.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I mean, you should be fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be that or sleight of hand, but like it's the same thing.
I mean,
so
yeah,
that's,
either one is fine. But I
yeah,
feel
it's
like
18
yeah.
to try and conceal this little coin in my hand.
Yeah, so you go as he demands this dock tax, if you will. He
Yeah, I'm just
reaches
like,
for
oh
it.
no, please.
He reaches for it. He does not realize that you are trying to pull a fast one on him. Like, he thinks he has stumbled onto easy prey, and you are able to do the shocking grasp. If you target him, it should work automatically. If we can try with targeting and see if that
Does
works.
Is he wearing metal armor?
Is he? He is not.
If so, I have advantage on this attack roll. Okay, so it's just a straight attack roll then. Okay. So that will be a 21 to hit.
That is going to hit.
I would fucking hope so. I'd be shitting myself if it didn't. So that's going to be 4 lightning damage, and he can't take reactions until the start of his next turn.
Okay. Did I not?
That's shocking grasp. It's
I'm
a
gonna
great
see.
little
So
cantrip.
I'm gonna try something really quick because I have it all set where we should have some special effects. So I want to see if it works. You're doing shocking grasp, and you said how much damage? Because I will fix that on your end, but I want to try to roll it.
It's 4 lightning damage,
Okay.
and he can't take reactions until his next turn, which I guess is really soon. But he can't take reactions until his next turn.
Yeah. How much damage was that, real quick?
How much what?
Damage?
4 lightning damage.
Oh,
Yep.
did it not do my thing?
Yeah, I was like doing flat damage in my notes as well.
Maybe that's one spell I didn't get. So I went through and I added animations to everything, and I just wanted to see if that one had it. But no worries.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
that's-
It's just a
Well, no,
fun little thing.
no. So I added custom animations for all of my spells, so that's why
Okay.
it said targeting, and so I
yeah.
just wanted to see if that worked since we had it. But that's okay. Okay, yeah. So that happens, and it is now that you have done that. Wyatt takes notice of that, and Wyatt, you are up first.
Well, I would like to bless those around me with the power of the God of Tyr.
Oh, what a chicken nugget.
So Nil looks like Nil smacks shit. Bruce, I know smacks shit.
Yep.
Do I get any other shit smackers in the party from by looks? I don't know if the rabbit smacks shit. That's
Probably thumps
Literally,
shit.
me and the rabbit are like little tiny people who are like, oh, at this point.
No, he's not quite like that.
okay. Well then I will keep it. It's fine. So blessings upon ye, Nil
So what-
and Bruce
Just Neil and Bruce.
and myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
And what does what give us just an extra
It's-
to
Hey.
hits?
Yeah, it's plus.
Extra D4
Extra-
to attack
extra
roll
D4
or saving throw.
Yep.
Yep.
And then I'm going to do my favorite thing and walk 20 feet away.
Oh no, where are you going?
It's okay. I'm still here to support you.
Alright, is that the end for Wyatt?
No, because someone's been targeted by a level spell by me, I would like Nil to make an attack at the person.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
First level, you can do that? That's dope.
It's my first level. It's my it's my first
No,
level.
it's dope. I'm not
class
arguing with it. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
I only get to do it twice because I only have 2 leveled spells. But
Just an attack. Cool.
Yeah, look, there we go. Boom.
Get
and Bruce is just a little too far away to get an attack off unless he has some long arms.
No, he does not. Not
He could
yet.
attack. He could attack me, but
Yeah,
that would be
I'm not
going
going to tell him to do that. So, so we waste 2 of the 3 attacks because I'm not going to attack. I don't have a weapon.
Alright, so that does hit if you want to click damage underneath the attack.
Okay.
That is...
That
Oh my
is
God.
trippy dice. I'm definitely going to change that.
Yeah.
Well, before you change it, describe what has just happened as this thug falls dead to the ground.
Oh, I'm not
My
going to
bad.
kill him. If
My
I'm
bad.
You're
getting
not, you're not killing him? Okay. Well, as
Knocking
he...
unconscious.
Shot by me, but you can still distract it. You can still say what happens.
Yep.
Yeah. So
He's got the
I guess-
handshake.
yeah, I guess spurred on by Ilmater's bro's tear, I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I should just smack this dude because nothing good can come of it. So I just pull out my sword and just smack him with the flat of the blade across the head.
Donk. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
disrespectful. I love it.
Well, he hits the ground with a thud, and then that brings us to him, which he can't do anything. So that brings us to Bruce. And then, make me a perception roll, because they are tucked away.
Yep, perception. Oh, then here 9 plus my perception. Ooh, that's actually decent. What's a 12?
Would I get to make a perception check?
On your turn, maybe.
On your turn, yeah.
Oh, okay. My turn that just ended.
Yeah.
No, it was just Nils' turn.
No, it was his.
It was reaction.
Yeah, you can make a
Oh,
perception.
my bad. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to figure out
you're
if I
fine.
would have had the chance to see whatever it is. It's fine if I don't.
You can make a perception. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
because you saw it there, didn't you?
Yeah.
I mean, it's only an 11, so it shouldn't make much of an impact.
You would be aware that there are at least 2 other thugs in the area. Like, you saw people that looked similar to the one that Nil just knocked unconscious over by the market area.
Okay, cool. I would relay that to Bruce during my turn.
Okay.
As part of like the free action after my blessing.
Cool.
Just letting him know I'm not
Bruce. Yep, Bruce was able to spot. You said you had what was yours, Bruce?
12.
Yeah, Bruce was able to spot the same 2 that you were. So with you pointing them out, Bruce did notice 2 of the thugs hiding behind, and just for ease, we're gonna say it's the topmost 2 that you spotted.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so Bruce, it being his son, he would have been looking around the sky.
I'm like, oh, oh, oh.
He spots them, and he rushes out over to them.
Just like, fight!
On the way over. He gets in front of his first person and just gut punches them.
Okay. I do want to say real quick, so as you come in, because these are like tents that are kind of separated, so like being in that tent, like you are able to like directly see the one in front of you. You know that the other one is there diagonal of it, but like he is behind that canvas, which won't make any difference for attacking. But just so you're aware, so the third one you still don't see because you're within that canvas.
Okay, Bruce does not care. He sees people to punch.
All right, punch away.
And remind me real quick, we're favoring Bruce's attacks as him punching, but we're using Warhammer stats.
Yes, that's fine.
What?
Yep, that's double checking. So, what is I? God damn it, what's a 7 to hit?
It
Which I
does
don't
not
think
hit.
hits.
It's okay, Bruce. You can do better than that. As I cast Silvery Barbs for free.
Alright,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, nice. I also did. I also
Use
did
that.
forget. Yeah, blessing of Tia. So I did have a +4 to hit. So I'll re-roll then do that.
Wait. Do you hit with just the blessing so I don't have to consume this? I
No.
only get to do so many cool things a day.
So here, let me see what my blessing would have been. No, but
Plus
would have
a
been an
D4.
8. Yeah, that would have been an 8 in total. So I'm assuming no.
And 8 does not hit.
Let the silvery
so-
barb do its thing then.
Yep.
So I give you advantage on this roll. You get to re-roll this
but
attack, and then after this attack, you get to attack again because I'm commanding you to attack because I've cast a level spell targeting you.
Yeah. So what is a
Amazing.
9
At
plus
level
5,
1.
14 plus for blessing again. I 17 to
Okay.
hit.
That does hit.
Yep. And over damage, which would be a D10, I believe. Because
Yep.
Warhammer is versatile, so that's 1d8 in one hand and 1d10 if I'm holding it in two. Since it's just my fists, I'm assuming it's for 1d10.
I would imagine that's the
For
opposite
level
if it's your
1.
fist. Imagine that's like
Yeah,
I don't know
with,
what you worked out, but
Well,
So
so we
I-
worked. So all that is changing is like he is saying he's hitting with his hand, but we're using a warhammer for it. So like it's
Are you-
still like the
are you
same
holding
rules.
something in your other hand? Yeah. So the
Yeah,
question is, are
yeah,
you
but-
holding something in your other
smash
hand?
with
Bruce?
both hands or smash with one hand.
Yeah.
It'll be like a full-on boom into him. So
Alright,
yeah,
I'm
that'll be
with
a
you now.
1d10. Yep. So, what is a 8 plus 3? That's 11 damage.
All right. Is Bruce knocking unconscious or knocking to kill?
Bludgeoning. Seeing that Neil knocked the other person unconscious, he would follow suit for now.
Hammer smack him.
And then
Yep.
remember, I've targeted
Yeah.
you with a spell. You get to take a second
Yep,
attack.
I know. Yeah, so I'm not seeing how far Bruce has moved so far, but that would have been 25. And he knew what 2 people was there, so can he step forwards an extra 5 where the bandit was?
Yes. If you still have movement, you can still move.
Yep,
He's
I'll move.
he's still a creature. You can't occupy his space.
even though he's knocked out.
Yep, he's still a creature. You have to kill him for him to become an object.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, boo.
Yep. And I can't.
If you
target
really
him
want to
because-
kill him, you can kill him.
You could. Well, you could as part of your attack, action, just like pick him up and throw him into a different corner. Like you can shove. Like it's not lethal.
Nah,
You
shove.
could just shove him out the way.
Nah, if our shove action replaces an attack, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what you have right now. You have an attack.
Or like you can just hit this guy on the
Nah.
diagonal. You don't need to move.
I thought I. Yeah, I
So
thought I said I couldn't
well,
fully
no.
see him moving there.
Okay. So what I
thought there
had
was a
said.
third guy you could see.
Yeah, so what I had said was he is behind that canvas wall, but like you did know that he was there going in, but I was prefacing you can't see the third one because of the
third
canvas.
Okay.
Yeah, so until you come out
Yeah,
of where
so-
you are, you don't see the third person.
So right now there's a canvas wall between Bruce and this person, but I'm assuming Bruce can like see his shape through it.
Yeah, well, and you knew that he was there.
Yeah. Doing a full on his side swing, knocking the one person out, but Bruce powers through with a momentum with an overhead thing onto him. And let me do my attack roll. But I hit 9 plus my 5 to hit, plus my bless, which would be 9 plus 5, 14, plus 2, what's 16 to hit. Which I'm assuming hits. 16.
Yes, sorry, I was just reading the bless spell real quick. Okay, yes, you are good.
Yep.
1d4 to every attack for always until I lose concentration. It's kind of good.
Yep, and then the attack roll. That would be 13.
Okay, so unconscious or kill?
Unconscious, so it's just
Okay.
bonk. And having knocked 2 people out, Bruce will just let out
Another fight!
Okay.
Seems like he's having fun.
Oh, he is
Alright.
breathing fucking E to E. He's having the time of his life.
Alright, that brings us to Pistachio.
See, so I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I see that third. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roll in. 18.
Okay, you do see the third.
Okay. In that case, having seen what Bruce just did, I'm just gonna kind of back it up a little bit. Wander myself over here, over by Wyatt, ready my bow. I have a longbow, so it's gonna be a disadvantage anyway, in case anyone like gets up too close. And then
Okay,
that's
in case they move closer.
So yeah, if they
Okay.
go to like attack Nil or anything, then I'm gonna fire.
Okay.
Yeah. If they get past or up on Nil or Basil, then I'm gonna attack.
Hazel.
Who's Basil?
Cognoggin.
Cog.
Alright, Nil, you're up. Pistachio is backed off, but has his longbow out and readied.
I'm guess I'm gonna go look and see what the hell Bruce went charging at, because as far as I'm concerned, I don't see anything.
Did you not see any of them? Did you not
Well,
see
I
any of them
assumed-
before? Well, you haven't had your
Oh, no.
turn, so make a perception.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, I haven't had my turn.
You don't see shit.
Oh,
You just see the canvas being like moving all around as this fight is ensuing.
I'm just gonna step to the other side of Cog then and be like, is your buddy always like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, oh, okay. Well, I mean, that was a pretty cool trick you pulled.
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
That's gonna be my turn because I don't see the other dude. So what am I gonna go fight?
Okay, that one is unconscious. Okay, the one that is still standing, seeing everything that has happened, is going to dash and take off out of the area. So you can go. And he has skedaddled. And then unconscious. And oh, now I get why you said Basil. Cog.
Yeah. Hey, hey, Bruce, buddy, did you see where that guy went? Any of them left?
would I have seen anything?
You would not, like, because you didn't come out of the canvas, so you would not have seen anything from
Yeah.
within that area.
Again. All right. Well, I guess we're done here.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bruce does
Shake his head.
I guess we're done here. I was looking for a little spot where, like, Bruce launches Cog into the air and Cog just shoots some guy. But
Bruce left ya.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
but
awesome.
we
we're
don't
not-
know that guy's there, so that's okay.
Yeah,
That's not.
Yeah, if we had no idea he was there, then
Yeah,
there's no reason for us to act.
Yeah, he is running. So you all are left with these 3 unconscious thugs.
Hey, well, that's what you get for picking on a little guy, huh? Just gonna like kick him a little bit.
Yeah.
Not like a lot. Not like in order to deal damage. Just like a
Yeah, them-
disrespectful toe poke.
Are you kicking him enough that like he would, kind of stir awake from it, or you're just giving him a kick and kind of muttering at him?
Nah, it's just to disrespect him. It's not to wake him up. At this point,
Yeah,
unless people want
Okay.
him woken up. At this point, it's just like, fuck you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, here, Bruce, here, Bruce just picks up each of our 2 bayonets in one hand each. He walks back to the others and just throws them on top of a remaining unconscious person there. So it's like 3 of them dog-piled on top of each other.
As
I'm
you're
gonna
doing
back
that,
up in case they do wake up.
as you are bringing these 2 over and moving them, oh, I have that token selected too. This very young merchant boy, he comes out and he's like a very timid. I wouldn't say like cog level and stuff like with his nerves, but he's kind of like, thank you. I wasn't sure what to do. They were trying to take all the money from everyone here, and I grabbed what I could to save it for people, and was trying to just get out of here. Thank you for what you did, for fighting them. I wish I could fight them like you all did.
Wait, what? So he just said he tried to accumulate all the funds from people to try and get it out of there. Right?
Right, like, so this is his family's area, so he grabbed the funds and he was trying to run away from the thugs so he didn't get attacked by them. And so his family didn't
I'd
lose
like
the
to.
money.
I'd like to insight that. That seems a little
Insight.
suspicious.
I mean, he's still, like,
Yeah.
standing there, but yeah, insight.
That seems potentially pretty suspicious. Like, he could have fully just been with these guys. Okay, so I guess I won't know, because that is a 12 for insight.
You all seem to think he's telling you the truth. Well, with a 17, why, like, the boy seems credible, and as he is telling you this, his, mother comes from around the back of the building and, like, is hugging him and, grabs the little pouch that he has that has the money in it and, is looking through to make sure that the thugs didn't get anything and is just overwhelmed with joy. And she looks at the group and, this has been a problem. We keep losing our hard-earned money every time these thugs come around these parts. We thought that they were just isolated to the other docks, but they've moved over here. I think it's because of the kind of people that have been hanging around in these parts. And she kind of nods towards the lighthouse area.
Hmm.
Oh, that's where we're meant to go. I mean, what?
I mean,
How-
it seems trustworthy enough. We are looking for a package. Whose package was it? It was yours, correct now?
Yes.
Do you remember the name?
Nesnar at the lighthouse.
Yes. Is that name familiar to you?
I
Turning
feel
back
like I've
towards
heard
the
of.
merchant woman.
Are you asking the woman if
Oh.
it's familiar?
Yeah.
Well, that name should be familiar to a lot of people along the Sword Coast. He was causing a lot of trouble down in Phandalin, especially.
Oh, it's a fucking black spider.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably black staff, isn't it? Above game, it's black staff.
I don't like that guy.
Oh,
All these people are actual villains throughout the stories.
Damn it!
Yeah, isn't? Remind me, black staff is a drow, isn't he? Or am I misremembering that?
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's why Nil got that package.
Oh
'Cause
shit.
the guy was
Ah.
racist.
I know. Gotta get the half drow, the drow package. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So to be
Gosh.
fair, okay.
Gonna
To
get
be fair,
canceled.
Heather got that package because she played Lost Mine with me, not because Nil was also the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
But
okay.
it works.
You keep
Yeah.
telling yourself.
Seems
that,
a little
buddy.
convenient
Tell
to
yourself
me.
that, Charlie.
Hey, I know. Yep. My inner racism is showing through D&D. Thank you for that.
Don't let the
Okay,
children say.
so what do you want to do with these unconscious guys?
Um,
Can you take them
should
to
we
the
tie
prison?
them up?
Yeah,
What
tie
is
them up.
Like, do you have any rope?
I do.
you s-
Got some rope.
You just have some rope on you?
Yes, I have 50 feet of hempen rope on me.
Do you not have rope on you?
Coincidentally, I have 50
I feel
feet
like
of hempen
rope
rope
is
on
just
me.
like
Yeah,
a
Bruce.
staple item that many people should carry. I don't.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, I have
in-
rope. Yes.
Excuse me. If
Yes,
if
ma'am.
you don't want to use your rope, I have rope that you may have for dealing with this.
Amazing.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'd
Amazing.
rather
And if you could
She
use
spare
rope,
some
motions
rope
towards the
for
rope.
us for saving your lives, that would be wonderful. I would take some extra rope. Never know when you need some more.
But like, what are you gonna do with these guys after we tie them up?
Can you take them to the town person's house?
A
Do you-
town
do you have-
person's house?
Do you
I
have
don't know if
anything
you-
more specific than that?
If you can mark
I
it on
think I
the
know
map,
what you're
would be
trying to
nice.
say, but also, Cog and I are quite small and can't really carry these little larger humans.
No,
It's
we
okay.
really
Just drag
can't.
them. Drag them over here.
Are you? Pardon my French, but are you fucking kidding me? Look how fucking big this guy is compared to us.
What the heck Bruce doing?
I'll
It's
give you some
okay,
jerky.
Tom.
Yeah, in
Oh hell yeah! I'll take some
in
jerky.
the middle of all that, here, Bruce just starts bending down, picking them up, and just tucking them on top of his shoulder.
Yeah, he's just one-handing them.
Now, see, like he's
No,
like
no.
8 foot tall. Why would you even ask us if we can do that?
I'm very old.
Pick them up with one hand, and sling him over his shoulder, so what they're like half and half. Bend down again, do what we were reminding 2 people, so it's like 3 people high on his shoulder.
Reaches again to
And-
pick up Cogman. No!
and once they're all up there, he just holds one of his arms on top of them, like making sure they don't move.
You're
I
like,
feel
Yeah,
like I need like some kind of check
Why
on
do you
this.
even want him to take them?
You could athletics check it, or you could just let it happen because it's fun.
Yeah, Bruce has a strength score of 16.
I have
Yeah,
a wisdom
Bruce-
score of 19. I'm just very wise.
Damn.
Yeah, you're.
So
I
I
mean,
know-
To roll,
you're
I
grabbing
can.
them and you're moving them. No problem whatsoever.
Yep.
Yeah,
So I know the
carrying.
boy said he couldn't fight and stuff, so I'm just gonna walk up to the boy, and Nil has a small knife he's carrying for some reason. I'm just gonna give it to him and be like, I know you said you don't have the strength to find now, but hopefully with this you can start finding it.
Maybe a wooden
Wait,
knife
did you just fucking
instead.
arm a child?
Yeah.
I kind of look over enviously. I don't have a single weapon. I don't know
I
why.
think in order to give,
Wait, why don't you?
you need to like fill out permits for that kind of a thing. I think, don't you? To own a knife like that?
It's just a dagger. They're 5.
Well, it's
they're
not a-
5 gold.
It's it's not a dagger. It just says it's a small knife. So I'm guessing it's like
A little
pocket
paring
knife.
knife.
It's a butter
A
knife.
background knife. Got it.
He can start practicing with it now.
Isn't a dagger like 2 gold? They were like robbing us for 5, and a dagger cost like 2 gold.
Pretty sure
No,
the kid's gonna die.
they were collecting the dock tax. Like they weren't even really trying to rob you. They just wanted the fee to walk on the docks.
I
believe
not
I
as-
believe
I'm not
you
as
actually
sure
called them
that we
the
didn't
dock
just-
police.
I'm not
Were
as
they
100%
not trying
sure
to
that we
swindle
didn't just
us?
assault
I felt like they were
politicians.
trying to swindle us.
They were trying
I
to
feel
get the
bad
dock
if he was
tax.
murdered.
Ugh.
Nobody got murdered though. They're all alive and well. So Neil, as you hand the small boy the small knife, we'll say
Yeah,
pocket
remember.
knife, he like looks at it and I suppose this could be useful and better than you like see him make a very small fist. Probably better than my fist. I tried hitting them last week when they were trying to take our money and they just kind of laughed. So maybe this will do more.
Pistachio is terrified
Hey,
For the child,
Well,
or
and-
like...
And the mother
of
is
the
like
whole of
watching.
this situation.
The mother is watching and is like, you know how I feel about knives, but I suppose we need some kind of protection, at least until father returns.
And then I'm just gonna be like,
pretty
to
sure
her,
that kid is gonna end up being killed. For
well, you
that.
know what? I pray for all the good people I come across, but you can't expect the gods to do all the work. Sometimes you
Right,
got to do it
but, like,
yourself.
Before, when the kid didn't have a knife, they're not a threat, so they might have just been like beaten aside. But now that they can like stab someone, I feel like someone's more likely to kill him.
Well, I'm gonna look at it this way. I'm hoping to kick these guys' ass as thoroughly as we did. We'll kind of let them know someone like us could potentially be in the area, and kind of tamp it down a bit. Maybe they'll keep it to the other side of the docks.
I use
Yeah,
66% of my resources for that, so don't count on it too much.
Well, they don't know that. They
I'm
just
letting
know
the
we
party know that.
Yeah. I mean, as far
Yeah,
as those,
Did any of them
just-
like run away or anything? Is there any of them that we should fuck up? I feel like this is
No.
not a loose end situation. So they're gonna come and beat up children, one of which you gave a knife.
And the mother hearing
Or
you
arrest
talk
your
is
mom.
like, the mom's like, it seems every couple of days there's a new group, and as Bruce is taking and delivering these three, you are greeted by a very overwhelmed town master, and as you can see, dropping them off, the small town hall is pretty full of people that are tied up in various manners, and he's like, more of them. They just keep on coming. It's like they are multiplying. I suppose. Thank you. And he kind of nods at Bruce.
you know what? Never mind. Bring him back
Right.
out. Let's just kill him.
Bruce has handed them over.
Thrown them in the sea.
So, should we do the delivery?
Oh yeah. I guess
Yeah, let's go
should
pick
go up
Nils
there.
back.
Yeah, maybe get back to our jobs.
I guess I just feel like if that kid stabs or gets stabbed, it's kind of on you.
I'll
But,
deal
you
with
know,
it when
that's your
I deal with
your
it.
deal.
All
I
right.
mean, who knows? That kid could decide he's not going to use it.
The mom
Yeah,
can take
right.
it.
Yeah. Mom's like, give me that.
That kid could decide he's a sorcerer and just grow a knife out of his hand. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Just giving
I
him
mean,
options.
Terrifying.
I
I'm
mean,
sure
because
he'll
there's a
be fine.
chance. Because he said he punched them last week and they left. There's a good chance that if he punched a different group next week, they're just going to stab him. Because he's got the gold. So.
Yeah, but now he's also got an. Well, you know what? We already talked about this. It's okay. Whatever happens, happens at this point.
Whatever happens,
That's for the
happens. As the group is exiting the little market area, the mom gathers up some freshly made jerky to hand to the group and kind of gestures. They have a small fruit stand, and please help yourself to some. Please don't take all, but you are welcome to some food if you would like.
Is there a whole basket what Bruce can just pick up?
Looking around for a basket, you do like there is it.
Not like a basket full of fruit.
Well, so it's all kind of like
already there.
there's not a basket full of the fruit, but like because they're all just kind of on the stand, and there's no baskets around for it because it's a very small stand.
If I get it, then he'll just pick up an apple. He'll chuck the whole thing into his mouth in one bite and pick up a piece of jerky and start chewing on that as well.
Oh, he's a hungry fellow.
That's really
And
nice
with that,
of you.
she tosses a pear
Yeah.
towards Bruce.
Yep.
Try this.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that's all in at once. Simply core and everything. He does not care.
I wouldn't give him any more. He can pretty much just eat anything in one. He really doesn't know how to like portion control or anything.
We used to make a game out of it. The biggest we've seen is an entire leg of sheep. An entire
Yeah.
leg.
And no sheep, like plural.
Nice. All right, and so you all then do continue to the lighthouse. At this point, as you all approach and move towards the end of the dock, Nesnar, the black spider, he does come down from the top where you saw him perched earlier, and he walks down. He is holding his spider staff in his hand and the package tucked underneath one of his arms. And just to remind anyone who hasn't played Lost Mine before, or played my version where the black spider was a woman, here is Nesnar, and he comes down and greets you all and says, I suppose you are here for this. I really do want to make sure that this package makes it to my friend who can be found in the 10 towns.
Oh, really? Which of the 10 towns?
Oh, are you familiar with the 10 towns?
With a few of them. I could make some recommendations if you ever want to go up, but I just wouldn't recommend it in general.
The 10 towns are too cold for my liking, I'm afraid. He's traveling around quite a bit, so I'm not sure exactly which town in particular he may be in. But I believe the last I knew he was somewhere near, Fireshear. But it's extremely important that he does receive this letter. And noticing that you are also a drow, he is not going to give the package to Nil directly. He's going to kind of look around the group and just randomly pick someone to hand the package to.
So
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm gonna roll a d4 to decide who.
I just hold out
Like-
my arm, seeing that he's trying to avoid a drow. I'm like, okay, I'll take it.
I mean,
Ever the
he's a drow
peacemaker.
himself, so, like, it is a little
I'm not-
sus.
I'm just like, is it because I'm a half drow, so I'm not drow enough, or is it just because I'm drow in general?
Are you
So I
asking
just
him
think that
this?
guy sucks.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like, really, dude?
Relative?
As you
Call him out.
ask, he hands it. So, like, kind of, he obviously being up on the lighthouse could see like how things played out, and he hands it to Bruce, is who he goes with. Metagaming, he assumed Bruce wasn't too intelligent. So he hands it to Bruce,
Yeah.
and he was like, You know, there are just some things I'd rather keep as private as possible, and I think this fella here might be the one to keep it pretty private for me.
Yeah, he pretty much just takes it and I'm assuming he has pockets on his clothing there. He just shoves it into one of them, not really being gentle with it.
Yeah, so you take it and
Alright.
you shove it into your pocket, and like it's nothing. As you're taking it, like he's not too concerned because the package just seems to be a letter of sorts, so nothing to worry about. And he does look again at Neil, and he's like, I'm sorry, it's just I just don't want to risk it, is all.
You know what? Yeah, no, it's fine. I know how
You know how
other drow could be sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so other than he's traveling the 10 towns with Last in Fire Shear, is there any other information you can give us to help find your friend? Like a description, a name?
Yes. You were looking for Griggle Dusklock. And he is he's pretty well known, so if you ask somebody when you get into the 10 towns, they should be able to help point you in that direction.
Alrighty.
I know he kind of travels around. He works as a blacksmith and things, and I think he's gotten himself set up there in Fire Shear, and shouldn't be too hard to find.
Alrighty, well, we will get that letter to him. I'm just gonna hold up my hand.
Yes, payment, of course. It's three gold, is it? And
I'm pretty sure it's not 3 gold.
are you pretty sure? Are you sure?
Okay, I'm 100%.
Very-
I was trying to give you an out, dude. No, I'm 100% sure it's not 3 gold. I was trying to be nice, but no.
Well, I was just trying to test to make sure that this group is wise, so I guess we are both 1 for 1 here. You're right. 5 gold each. Here you go. It is very
Thank
important
you.
that he gets this letter, so please do your best.
Yep. We will definitely make sure it gets to Griggle. It's a nice name, by the way. Griggle.
Yeah. I think his mom might have had a giggle about it.
No, I'm gonna have a griggle about it.
Oh, I get it.
I'm glad
Alright.
you get it.
Huh?
So
Just gonna
he
take the
Don't
money
worry
and
about
go.
it, Bruce.
yeah, he does hand over 5 gold each, so you all can add another 5 gold.
Inventory. Yeah, there's nothing in my inventory on Boundary, and I'm like, I don't know if that's right or not, but I haven't checked yet.
Yeah. Yes.
I imported so like it should have pulled everything over because I just did an import from. So, let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I
up
do
89
everything on.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I do all of mine on D&D Beyond anyway.
Oh no, I
So-
just never added starting equipment to my character. Now.
Oh, you.
There we go.
I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out why I have no weapons, and I'm like, that's really weird.
If you update it on Beyond, you can let me know and I can refresh it on Foundry for you once you've updated.
Okay.
And so with that, he kind of looks, and at this point, like having given the package to someone else, he does look at Neil and says, "Okay, is anything else that you need from me?"
Oh.
Nope, got the package, got the gold. I think we're good.
All right. Well, have safe travels, I suppose. I know the coastline can be rough at times. I've probably added to that myself here and there. And he turns
terrifying.
and he begins to head back up to the top of the lighthouse.
Hey, Anyone else could just kind of get asshole vibes from that guy?
Oh, absolutely. That guy was a complete
Yep.
dick.
That guy was a complete dick. I like it.
Should we just like let him do his thing, or
He's
I-
a paying customer. I mean,
It'll
But
be
do we
fine. I'm sure
even
someone else
deliver
will
the-
take
I
care of
guess
him.
we've also been paid.
Have? Is it worth the 10 gold to go through all of that bullshit? Not to be rude.
not to be rude, but 10 gold's a lot. Like,
No,
that's how much I
I
made in
mean-
the army for a year.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but also like he kind of sucks. Should we?
He raises a fist.
We could
That's
just like go beat the shit out of him, right?
Or we
Nah,
can get
it'll
the
be
shit
fine.
out of us, right?
Okay.
I don't know if I'm equipped to beat the shit out of someone like that.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, maybe not.
I think I got like
do
one
like
in the
the way you
tank.
think, though.
So
I guess we could just like neglect his package for a little while and see how we do.
Sure. It'll be the last one that we deliver.
I don't
Take
think
our
that's how
package.
ship routes work, but sure thing, buddy.
We'll just go back around.
We'll just loop it back.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ship
even
guy,
if it's
just
a
loop
super
this one
You know
back
what?
around, please.
Yeah, yeah, even if it's super ineffective and mine would be the last stop of the way. Nah, you're last.
Sorry, Nesnar, your letter got lost between the seats.
Hey,
Oh, I don't know what happened to
he
it.
gave it to Bruce. Of course it gets lost.
He
Alright,
did literally give it
let's
to Bruce.
do.
It's on him.
So before we decide the other ones, let's do a quick break, and then we will come back and continue. So let's do.
Yeah.
Do we want? Let's do, because I'm also. So I didn't mention this at the beginning. It is prom today, so I'm going to end at 1, just as a FYI. So let's just do a quick 5-minute break, and then we can come back and continue.
Okay.
Right
Yep,
on.
yep,
Alright.
all good. So, how
one.
You can.
Uh-oh.
Nope, not
you
that
can,
one. I got it.
You can re-import my character whenever you're ready.
All right. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. If you're tuning in and you are watching, and it's not just us watching, hopefully that's not the case. But if you're not following, please hit the follow button. We are currently playing through Icewind Mail, which is a series of encounters that were published on D&D Beyond before the release of Icewind Dale. And that will lead us into some Prisoner 13, so definitely feel free to follow along with that. And the easiest way to do that is to hit the follow button. Where we last left off, we had our adventurers, they got into a fight with some thugs that were collecting dock tax, and now they have collected a package from Nesnar, the Black Spider, for anyone who's played some Lost Mine of Fiandelver. Now they are looking to see where they would like to go to next for collecting packages.
So, mine is personally on the beach, and Bruce's is in the ruins of Ilusk.
So. Yes, I'm not sure
I
what's...
guess it that way.
Yes. Yeah, I guess so. Bruce is just here along the road right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the ruins are. Did you? Oh yeah, there they
where
are. So we can hit
he-
yours before mine. It's definitely between us and that.
Yeah, and above game, we all know where the mine package is. Here, here this tavern thing here on the here Arcane Island.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, so I don't mind where we go next. I just would really rather not be in the front.
Well,
If
that's Brucey's
okay
job.
with you guys.
But you still have to talk. You're the officer here.
No, I really feel like you guys are better at that than me.
Ah, you're so much smarter than us. I definitely
Yeah,
believe in
but
your
like
ability to
there's
lead.
being smart and there's being a good face. And I feel like those are two different things.
Well, you're making a great argument here, which only worsens your argument about being a bad face.
No, fuck. Okay, fine. I guess I'll go in front. Fuck.
As you go to the front, here Bruce picks you up and props you down on your shoulder.
Oh no. Okay. Hey, I feel tall.
Alright, so which
Kinda
one
nice.
are you all wanting to go to first?
In this order, we should do the ruins of Ilnusk, and then the arcane tower, and then the beach. Oh, we wouldn't have picked up Pistachio. Where's your package?
It's
All the
icon.
way in Captain's Court, so it's way farther out.
Okay, mine's the Dragon Beach. We have the ruins of Illusk.
Ruins.
Yeah, we don't-
Jennifer.
Yeah.
We don't know where on the Dragon's Beach though.
Yeah, that's fair. Dragon's Beach is kind of
Above
big.
game.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
I think Ruins of Illis, Arcane Tower, Dragon Beach, and then Captain's Court is gonna be
A good
our
order.
best bet as far as order goes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, unless it looks like we have to go past Captain's Court for the beach area anyway.
Okay.
I'm assuming
So
we're
real
deciding
quick,
this above game.
is Cog allowed a little
Oh,
cat?
true. Yeah, so maybe
Little
Captain's
comfort
Court and
animal.
then beach.
Yeah. Wait, what's Cog allowed?
I was just asking if Cog's allowed a little comfort cat like I've actually got here.
Emotional support cat to match your more emotional
I-
support cleric.
It's worth
yeah,
asking.
are you here? I thought Bruce was your comfort Goliath.
Just asking if they're allowed also a cat because they can't pet the Goliath.
I'm not.
Yeah, but
I mean, I feel like you would need.
Find
I need to
familiar.
think on the cat. Yeah, like find familiar, because there's things that are built in for that already.
You can
Yeah, but I
if you
don't
haven't
want
picked your
a
artificer
familiar.
infusions.
I just want a
Yeah, if
fucking
you haven't-
cat.
Yeah,
But I feel like that would be the way that you would have one.
the best. You could next level. You can get an Artificer fusion for replicate magic items. Replicate the magic item spell rot tattoo for first level find familiar.
Well,
and then you can have a find familiar at level 2, and at level 3 you can have your battlesmith pet.
I have a plan for then. I'm just asking if at level 1 you can have like a little just a
little,
cat,
just a little guy,
like
just a little
follows them
guy.
around. Just a little guy.
Well,
Yeah.
so
No,
my
mechanical
answer to that,
advantage.
like,
It's
if
just
we're
a
gonna
fucking cat.
have that conversation right now, my answer to it is no.
No, it's bad
Like-
decision to have that right now.
I was gonna joke
I'll
if
do
you
it when
wanted
I
a
can
pet.
do it with spells and shit. No problem.
Yeah.
I was like, you should have taken the urchin background if you wanted a pet, because I get a pet mouse,
because like the thing
like
with
as
the
one of their starting items.
right, the thing with the unarmed strike is that is still functioning the same as a warhammer. Like, so anything like that applies to that is it's the warhammer that's being used. He is just saying that he's using his fist. So like
Flavor
that's where that
free.
exception came from.
Mm.
Is like nothing else has changed. It's the warhammer that he is using. He's just wanting to
and if
say
any-
it's his fist.
Yeah, and if anything ever happens, but for us, our weapons taken away, it'd be unarmed strikes. It's just having to figure out how that works when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, little baby. You
Yeah, so like, if later on you all get captured for whatever reason, if that were to happen, hypothetical, like, you wouldn't be able to still, like,
1d10.
hit with that. Yeah, it would be the typical unarmed strike like anybody else. So,
Okay.
like, if you're wanting the cat thing, then, like, that would be through spells.
Okay.
Would be the way to have it.
It's all good. I'll wait until I'm just allowed to have it as part of spells and stuff.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
Yep,
Cool.
yep. Also, can we move on?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Moving on then. So you all are. I was getting a scene set, was why I was letting you all talk, and then I wanted to explain
Yeah.
that. So,
Yeah,
like, I don't think it.
Ruins of Irask.
Right. I just want to say, like, you all get to go on tangents and talk. Like, I think it's fair if I get to as well. Just
Yeah.
so we're clear on that.
How
Okay.
many
So.
tangents do
Oh,
we get
good.
per session? Is it like
Yep,
limited?
alright. So you all, well, I'm just like, that just kind of rubbed me wrong, just being transparent about it. But continuing on, you all continue towards the ruins of Ilesk, and as you all do get there, not having previously been in this area, you do come across it and are kind of greeted by a maze of sorts as you are looking for Vanavir is the person that you are trying to find in this area, and you're not too sure where she would be. So you do come to kind of like the opening area, and you are trying to find her, and the group is here. Let me make sure you can see. Yes. Should be able to see with that. So you are looking to try to find Vanavir. You are in these ruins. You're not too sure like where she would be, so you have to see where you might find her.
Oh, the ruins, the maze.
The maze.
Yeah, so
Sorry, could I have the Foundry link again? Because it's being
Yeah.
fucky.
Yeah, let me drop that in the chat for you.
Thanks.
I
so
gonna
much.
I go in
I think
behind
it's-
slowly. I not in the lead. Someone else do that, please.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Bruce
also
would
don't
be, but
want to.
Okay, so
take
Put the
lead
paladin in the
here.
front. Let's go.
yep, I'll go up front.
yeah,
Genius,
I was gonna
genius.
have. Yeah, I'm gonna have Bruce join you, but real quick, I was gonna say, come in, looking around. The guy Bruce is pretty much going, oh shit, there's wars in my way. Like he grabs hold onto Cog. He gives him a second to say yes, or no. If it just goes to throw him up into the air for him to have a better look around.
Okay.
If you want me to make any sort of roll for height.
Ascend to
yeah.
the heavens, Cog.
Wait, so you're like
Yeah.
lifting him up?
No, not lifting him. He Bruce
throwing him.
is literally grabbing him off the shoulder and yeeting him into the sky.
Yep.
So if you want me to make any sort of strength throw or whatever to see how high he could get for him to have a look around.
I mean, Cog is, small enough and you're strong enough. I don't see that there would need to be a roll. So you pick him up. And Cog, are you resisting this at all? That I think would be my more question.
No, I think he's more. I think he's more resigned to it. I can't get Foundry to open, but yeah, he's currently just resigned to it.
Okay, yeah. So this is just something that at this point you have accepted as being the way that it is, and he lifts you up. And how tall is Bruce?
Bruce is 8 feet tall, but I'm having Bruce not only lift Cog up, but just literally throw him up into the air.
Okay, well, I had said throw, and you had said no, so that does change. If you're throwing him, I do need a strength check to see how far.
Yep.
That seems fair. I'm not resisting being chucked. So.
Yeah, but I 13 for yeeting for no.
Okay, so you throw him up, and I would say like with throwing him up above you, like kind of chucking him up, like he would get probably 5 feet above like your height. So like he is up, like as he goes up into the air, about 13 feet.
So real quick question, because I know he's doing this, can I jump to somehow give him the help action? Like jump as he's throwing me up? I'm willing to accept the penalty of like falling down after this. But I'm just asking if I can give him the help action by jumping as he's chucking me.
Okay,
it'll be. Yeah, I was gonna say. So it's kind of like the effect of where you're jumping on a trampoline and you sort of like get double bounced by someone else landing as you're jumping.
Or like if you're being lifted in ballet, like you jump with it. They're not just fucking lifting you. Like you jump with it. So if I can jump with it and give him the help action, I would like to.
Okay, yeah, you all keep cutting me off from being able to talk.
Sorry.
Like,
I'm so sorry. It's hard to.
It's okay. Like, because I keep trying to talk and I keep getting cut off. So yes, I will let that be. But instead of being at help, I'm going to say your roll was 13 feet, so you are able to go up 13 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
My guy's soaring at like 22 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so you are going up in, and as he is throwing you up, what are you, like, on the lookout for? Like, what are you trying to see from it?
Oh my god, fuck if I know. Just anything. I don't even know why he's launched me into the air, to be perfectly honest. I was just willing to go with it.
Okay, so, since you're not sure why he's tossing you in the air, let's go ahead and just roll a perception, and since, like, you weren't sure what you were looking for, roll it with disadvantage for me.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I have just been launched into the air by a giant Goliath.
Yep.
Yeah, so, like you know to anticipate it, but, like, you didn't have time to kind of grasp, like, okay, what do I need to look for?
So I rolled a 2 and a 2, so that's a total of 4.
So, like, this happens really quickly, for you. Like, you came in to this, you were not anticipating it to be a maze. He grabbed you and, like, you kind of succumb to it. You're fine with being tossed. But because it was a little startling given the situation, like, you don't see much, as you were looking around. I'm willing to let him toss you again. And this time the perception would be regular, like, so this is you just kind of getting acclimated, and then a regular toss as well.
Hey, so guys, before you throw me again, what am I looking for?
Our target.
Uh-huh. You want to specify? Or just let me be thrown?
We're looking for someone named Vanafir. That's all the information I have for you.
Maybe
Great.
just see if there's a person in these ruins.
Who looks like a Venethir?
Anyone
sure.
with that name? Maybe jump up and scream Vanity when you're thrown.
You want
That
me to
sounds like a
you
good
want me to
plan.
scream it when I get launched up in the air?
Yeah.
I just want you to scream when you
That
get
sounds
launched in
like
the
a good
air in
idea.
general.
Okay. I guess we could do that.
Yep, so
Okay.
rolling again, normal or advantage, because here Cog will be helping again.
So before we get to rolling, I do have some clear. So right now you are at the entrance. Is that where this is taking place? Like right there where I've dropped the tokens?
I'm assuming
This
so,
is
yeah.
fucking
Okay. That's fair. It just helps me to know what to reveal to you all when this happens. And
Yeah.
sure, since both of you have your bearings on this, you can definitely roll with advantage for the help action. That's totally fine.
Yep, so... But 19 on what dice? Can I do any better? No, I cannot. So what's a total of 22 strength.
Oh my fuck.
It's
into the air
really
this time.
just eating you into the sky.
Really hope you're ready to catch him.
Oh, he'll be... Oh, yeah, he'll
I
be
don't
up
think I
there.
can
Okay,
survive
so-
that
Yeah.
fall.
So he tosses you up into the air. You do get up to, I would say, probably about 20 feet, probably not hitting that full 22, as you are soaring up and kind of looking around the ruins. And make me a regular perception check.
Okay. Oh, that's not much better. It's a 9.
You can roll your guidance dice if you'd like it.
Do I have guidance?
Yeah, I touched you.
Oh, you gave me guidance?
You're touching
Hey,
people
sweet.
now.
So,
Yeah. Cog and Bruce are like with a comforting hand on the shoulder. They're completely used to it from Wyatt. Emotional
that's a
support players here.
10.
How much?
Okay, so what's your
Better than
total?
9. 10.
10. I mean, I guess it is better than a 9. Okay, and then as you come falling down, is Bruce going to catch Cog on the way down?
Oh, for sure, yeah. He's not... He's not that bad. He'll know to catch.
Okay, make me a dexterity saving throw then.
Oh, good. Next save, so...
So
What's
scary
it
right
for?
This is how I die, you guys.
now. Literally. You ever seen your
Um,
eyes not before your eyes?
I don't want this to have negative repercussions. Why don't you try that one again?
Silvery bombs. Okay, so...
Feel free to roll with
Rolling it-
advantage.
Yeah,
I don't
so rolling
know.
again.
I don't think that works for
Silvery
this.
barbs means you need to take the next roll. It's not advantage.
Well, yeah, and it says you magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty.
Oh, it's used the lower roll. I forgot they changed the
Yeah.
wording on it. It didn't used to be lower in
Yeah,
roll.
so it is actually disadvantage, but you know what? You've cast
Okay,
it
I'll-
now.
I don't want to cast it. I
Do it.
forgot how it worked because they changed it. Like rude.
Okay, so misreading reverse didn't happen.
Yeah,
Where's
the
the
silvery
four?
barbs didn't happen. Okay, so as he is coming, let's go ahead and Cog, you can also make a dexterity saving throw. Yours is with disadvantage because you are falling from the sky, but it could
Yep.
be better. So let's see.
Oh, well, I rolled a 1, so it really
Okay.
can't be worse.
All right. Well, so we will
Uh,
go.
Normal one or not one?
That is, I rolled a nat 1, so that's a total of 3. But there's no point in me rolling again because that disadvantage
Yeah.
I can't.
Right,
anyway.
you're good. So as you come crashing down, I'm like, maybe there's noises that are happening. Something happens where Bruce is distracted, and he does miss catching you. I do need you, because you're coming from 20 feet, to roll 2d6s for me.
Oh
Fuck,
my
this
gosh.
could literally kill me.
This is death.
Alright, so that's only 3, thankfully.
Okay, so you hit the ground. Bruce kind of manages, to kind of not really catch you, but slows you down so you don't hit with a loud thud, or well, even a thud. I guess it didn't have to be a loud one, but you don't hit as much as you would have, and you take 3 bludgeoning damage for having fallen, and you're sitting on the ground. Sitting there, and remind me, what was your perception? This was a lot of steps. 10? Is that right?
The perception was a 7. This second
Okay.
time being launched into the sky.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, sorry, it was
No,
a 10.
it was a 10.
It was a 10.
It was a
total.
10 total. That's what I
Yeah.
thought. So
Did you see anything?
And what you can say that you saw is you can make out that in this area there are a lot of partial walls and things. You couldn't really see anything in particular, but you do think that there could be a lot lurking around. I guess I should check. What is your because this it is daylight, but with it being ruins and things, there are some dark spots. What is your dark vision?
60 feet.
Okay, yeah. So as you're up, you feel there could be some things lurking around corners and things, but you didn't really see too much up there. You were more concerned about the descend down.
Yeah. So I'd really rather not be launched into the sky again. There's probably some shit lurking around corners, but
You know it'll happen
Let's-
again.
let's not do that again. I feel like if you did it one more time, it could probably kill me.
That
Right.
was so terrifying to watch.
Honestly.
Bruce turns over to you. He reaches a hand out.
Oh my god, it's Bruce who's gonna fucking launch me anyway.
No,
Alright,
not to
so-
you, Cook. I want to Pistachio. Hearing him say that. Yeah, he stops.
Okay, so the group knows. So the group knows that you there are a lot of walls and things around. You're not exactly sure if there's any other creatures within the area, but that's what you know right now. So what would the group like to do to proceed?
Neil would like to go up to this first thing and just look in and see what he's got.
Yeah, you taking one lead, Bruce would be following you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
yeah.
the crossbow, ready to shoot anything that looks hostile to any of my party.
Okay, so you come across into that room. You take a look around, and for the most part, you see different plants that have begun to overgrow the area. The walls are in different states of shambles. Some of them are about 5 foot high in some parts, but then kind of crumble along the way down. You don't see anything lurking in this particular set of ruins.
Well, I guess I'll just kind of sneak inside then. Staying close to a wall just in case.
Okay, so and then
Bruce is
you
following
said
you.
sneak, so if you all are sneaking, go ahead and make me a stealth roll.
No.
Bruce
I do
doesn't
so
know
that-
how to sneak.
And that's fine.
I will try, but I'm not very sneaky.
So what's the door they're trying to go for, real quick? Someone ping that.
You,
This one.
Okay, I'm going to do my best to be at the back of it. I am rolling at disadvantage because of wearing medium armor. And we'll see how that goes. Okay.
yeah. I don't imagine what you're constantly peeking between Bruce's legs if you get close to him.
Okay, so we've got a
So it's a
22,
14 for
7,
me.
17, 14. And what is Bruce's?
Let me roll from. He isn't what sneaky, but he got a 5 on what dice plus a total of 6.
Okay.
Me and the
So
rabbit is just trying so hard to carry the stealth check.
as you come around, Pistachio, you are able to see kind of lurking on the left-hand side and moving towards the group. You do see some skeletons that are over on that side.
Mhm.
And
Just-
from your
just
spot, you can see
chilling?
3.
Are they moving?
They are moving.
Or-
They are moving.
okay.
Oh no.
I like whisper quietly, and I'm like, this does not look very good for us right now. It just, and I'm gonna move back.
Huh?
for
Like,
sure.
Basil's just like nervously with his crossbow, like, what the fuck?
They don't, for Pistachio
Pikachu.
being able to see, they don't seem to, like, have necessarily noticed the group, but, like, it's almost as if they're just kind of walking, like, a set path, that they, just kind of continue walking around the ruins.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay,
I mean,
so-
I'm gonna relay like what I've seen to. And kind of like let them know, but I'm not going to engage.
Okay.
Yeah, so Bruce, seeing you move back, does he tilts his head like, what's going on? Points to where you were and like points around other areas of the ruins, like, what's our plan? Where we go? Where we going?
Yeah, where did he say the guys were?
I'm gonna just
If he-
motion
if he's
over
pointed-
that way.
If he's pointed
Yeah.
and I'm allowed
Yeah.
to, I'd like to move in that general direction, just to get like
Okay.
a line of sight on them. So I'd need to move here, correct? Oh fuck!
So you have stepped out,
Alright.
and as you do, they do, like, because you are not, like, behind anything, they do see you, and they, do begin to move towards the group. So, what would the group like to
That's
do?
the session.
I know what
I
I'd
think
like
we
to
will.
do.
Well, so we will call it at this point, but let's go through what you are thinking. So I have notes for where we're starting from. So like the one that is closest to Cog has, like, is made eye contact, if you will. I don't feel like skeletons would have eyes, but that's me and my biology teacherness. But like
Socket
has
contact,
locked
yeah.
onto you and they are beginning to move in your direction.
They have
Yeah.
eye sockets. I'd
Yeah,
like
but I
to
just
cast
feel like they could be
Fairy Fire.
decomposed.
That's my plan. Cast Fairy
Yeah,
Fire and
Bruce.
then run the fuck away.
Yeah. Bruce seeing a bunch of armed skeletons, he will want to run into the middle of them.
Okay. And
I'll make
Bruce's
contact
spot,
with
you know
one.
that there are 3. So, okay, so when we come back, Bruce will be
Yes, sir.
running in.
I see like
Yeah.
5. Wait.
Well,
Yeah,
it
but
depends
probably-
on where you're at in your line of sight. So Bruce
well,
can see
yeah,
3.
I see 5.
Okay.
But yeah,
okay. So I will say with that, we will pick up with, we'll roll initiative, and I wouldn't say that you would get a round before, so it'll just depend on initiative, but just kind of having an
Yeah, so-
idea. So I think that, I guess I don't think we should go through what everyone will do, because in 2 weeks you might change what you want to do, so that doesn't make too much sense on my part.
I will probably just
Right,
cast
good.
Bless for you and let
It's
a whole
gonna-
volley of attacks go off if I can.
It's
Alright.
really gonna depend where I am in initiative.
Right, yeah, and
Yeah, for... Go ahead.
I was just
How we feeling
because
about
it
the
would have
next one?
depended on who was going. Like, I think had, oh gosh, Pistachio picked doing something different because they did not notice him at first. I think that would have depended, but then with Cog kind of running for most of it, like kind of sticking out more, that's gonna change how we go. So cool. I think this is a good stopping point. We will pick up and roll initiative next, not next week, but the week after.
Sweet.
Alright. Alright, if you are watching on the stream, thank you for tuning in. If you are not following, please go ahead and hit that follow button, and I will be streaming on this Tuesday. We'll be doing some Dragons of Stormwreck Isle, and next Saturday, Lost Mine of Findelver at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Tuesday is at 5:30 p.m. Central Time, and if you want to follow along with Icewind Mail, we will see you not this upcoming Saturday, but the one after.
Yeah.